Welcome to another quick review from Ultimate DIY. Today we're going to take a look at a really cool crimping set made by a company called KF CPTEC. Now, this company's been around since about 2021, and I've already checked out a few of their other tools. They put out a really great quality tool, heavy made, and this is no exception. So this is a 9-piece set, and you are going to have 7 different crimping dies, and these dies are interchangeable. Now, when you first look at it, the dies look a little bit intimidating, but it is not. It is super, super simple to operate, and I'm going to show you how to do that. But you're going to get some really nice strippers, and you're going to get the crimping tool. You are also going to get a carrying case, which has the foam insert, so you can take the tools and just place them in the case. Now, all your dies are in here, all 7 sets, and you can keep them side by side. Now, I will tell you the one thing that's a little tricky is keeping the dies in. So you're going to want to take and push those dies in good till they lock in place. Just like that. And as long as you do that, they stay in place pretty good. If you happen to open it and they've fallen out, be sure you put them back where they go, and it makes it easier to keep the sets of dies together because they're going to work in a set. Now, the case itself is a really nice plastic case. The clasps that hold it, listen, it's pretty heavy duty. They're not just a cheapie that's going to break on you really quick. So it'll hold up for quite a while. It'll allow you to carry this thing around and say your truck or your work vehicle, slide it under the seat. It'll also fit very nicely in like a toolbox. So I like the way that works. So you've got the case, you've got the main 2 tools, which are going to be the wire strippers right here and the actual crimper. Now, one of the things I'm going to point out is both of the handles are basically nylon. So the orangish color is a heavy nylon, and if you feel the little black areas here, it's more of a rubber. It's also gripped, so it has little lines to make it where it doesn't slip real easily. It's very comfortable in the hand, and this tool actually has quite a bit of weight to it. You'd be surprised. It's a very quality made tool. One of the things they've done to try to reduce some of the weight is they have actually made this hollow. So the steel goes in kind of like a horseshoe shape. And what that does is it does 2 things. It's going to make the tool a little bit lighter for you so that it's not too heavy and burdensome, so that you can carry it around in your pocket if you need to, or if you're holding it up for long periods of time. It gets rid of a little bit of that weight issue. But it also, being horseshoe shaped like that, or U-shaped, it makes the tool stronger. So that I do like. I like the fact that everything is put together by little clips so that you can take it apart if you need to, clean it. And this is also spring loaded. You'll see the spring is in the very back here. And if you listen, it ratchets. And you want to open it, you push in tight, and it comes out. I like that because it takes some of that pressure off your hands when you're trying to crimp things. Now, what all does it crimp? Well, the different dies, you have several options when you pick this tool up. You can get it with just a few dies all the way up to the 7 crimping dies. This even has a tool that will literally crimp the spark plug wires and stuff, which is really awesome. So you have a lot of choices. The one that I've got today is the 7 crimping dies, and this will have insulated nylon connectors, a lot like this right here. And we're going to demonstrate this in a minute, show you how it works with the wire. But it'll also do things like heat shrink, non-insulated, UT, OT terminals, non-insulated open barrel terminals, solar MC4 terminals. Now that's really cool if you're putting in the solar panels and you're having to connect those little terminals. This even has that already in it. It also does insulated and non-insulated wire end sleeves. That's a really cool little deal too. And insulated and non-insulated wire end sleeves on the larger side. So it has two different sizes. And if you look, there's a picture in the actual description showing all of those different terminals. When you actually open up the kit, they give you a nice little sheet here, which kind of goes over the different tools that you get, the different dies. If you flip it over, it gives you a small diagram of all of those dies that I just listed so that you have a good idea of what you've got. So what I'm going to do next is we are going to bring you in a little closer, and I'm going to show you how you change the dies out, and we're going to go ahead and use the little strippers and the cutters, see how well they work on some wire, and we are going to crimp a little connector. So we're going to try all that and see how it works. So let's do that. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to try the little strippers. Now these strippers have a safety little mechanism here. All you do is push it like this, flip that out, and now it opens. And it's got a reading here of all of your gauge wires, all the way from the 1 all the way to 22. Now, I'm not sure which one I have here. I believe this one is going to be a 14 or a 16. Pinch it and pull. That's what it was. And there you go. So, real easy. Now, this is a wire strand type piece of wire. So, now to put this up, we're going to close it just like that. And I'm going to put it back in my container here so that it's nice and safe and I don't lose it. Now I already have the dies on here, but we're going to close this, open it. Let me show you how these change just so you can see. It's very easy. All you're going to do, see this little button right here, you're going to push it up and they just simply slide right out. We're going to set that there because we want to put that one back, but I want to show you how easy it is to put one in here. So you will just lift that back up and slide it in, and now you are set up and ready to go. Now make sure you match the one with the other one. Don't leave it like this. Obviously I would take this off and I would put this one on. Lift the little button, slide it into place, and now I am ready to rock and roll. Clasp it, open, and take them out. So we're going to put those back, and just like that. And now I'm going to put these back in. So the nice thing about this one is you'll notice the color coding, and this is going to be for terminals like this that have the little color codes, red to red. You also have another one like this that is color coded in here, and it is going to be the one that is more for like heat shrink type connectors. So now all we're going to do is we are going to put this wire in, get it right where we want it. I don't want it over the opening. I want it right about there. And then we are going to take our tool, set the little connector in it. I get it right where I want it. Back that off just a little. And now I'm going to simply clamp it. Just like that. Let it out. And now I have made my connection, and you can see it is not coming off. That quickly, I have made the connection. So close it back and put it up. Well, actually, there we go. And put it in place. Make sure all of my fittings are in here. Shut it. And clamp it. And we are ready to rock and roll. So there you go, guys. Super easy to use. A lot of applications that this thing works for. It is a tool built to last. I love the case. I love the fact that they even give you the little cutters. They give you everything you need to make a connection like this in a matter of seconds. To be honest, I think this tool will probably last a lifetime if you take care of it. Keep it in its little container, and you'll always have everything you need right there to make any type of a quick connection. So if I was going to rate this on a scale of 1 to 5, I'd have to give it 5 stars because I think they thought of everything, and I believe that it is made extremely heavy duty, like I've already said 2 or 3 times. So do yourself a favor, pick yourself up one today. I don't think you'll regret it. And we'll see you guys on the next review.